It's time to get disco, baby. What up? Welcome back. Disco Elysium. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. And by some shit, I mean myself. And by fuck, I mean put my character to sleep. In the hell? There we go. Alright. Let's see. What was I doing? Going to sleep. That's right.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
There's no way in hell I'm paying them 70 real to fix my window. They can eat a fat dick if they want that. Would it be
The
40
bed is
real?
still cold from the
Either way,
wind
not
blowing
paying it.
in
Not
from
paying
the
it.
broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Just cover up with blankets. It'll be fine. Don't be such a whiny baby, Harry.
Here we are again, my broken
hello.
god. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Well, that's terrifying. Thank you.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Cooperating with what?
It's your disgusting
Oh.
body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Yeah, I know that feeling. That's what happens when you drink too much. Then your insides start becoming swollen, then it hurts a lot.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
Yeah, my pancreas sang that song once.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, Cells. It's all me. It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Hey, what is this? I was on the Express to Zero home.
Now you've gone off the rails, baby. Now you're stuck sitting here by the
don't like that.
tracks, admiring the wreck around you. You just can't help it, looking at yourself. The sum total of your accomplishments.
Okay.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I don't know. Let's see. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do.
Yeah, Kim's
They're
great.
all so friendly, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Kim's great. He's my
Some
best
of them
friend.
Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
That's not true. Kim said he doesn't have that. He does all his thinking on paper.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
No.
Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Well, the world goes on without everyone eventually. Once we blow it up.
Let it. Let it.
I agree.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Aye, aye, Daddy-O. Let's get this shit show of a body on the road. I don't feel so good. Doesn't help that I stayed up until like 2 a.m. just reading case files. Alright, you got this, Harry. Hell yeah. Good,
A
Harry.
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Hmm.
It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your
Yeah, I don't know. Let's exit the premises. Nothing out there for me. Oop. Kim, let me in your room.
The door is
Come on, I'd let you in my room. Thought we were friends. Hey, Kim.
Yes?
Nothing. We'll talk about that later.
the woman in an
Hello,
RCM
lady.
patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Well, that's kinda... Why?
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop, too.
I know.
Cool.
Here's the real deal.
Damn straight, thanks, Kim. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Let's see. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're the police, right? Cool. So am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Is that you, Jean? Mr. McMare? We talked on the phone earlier. You called me an idiot. What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
He's being kind of a dick right now. Here, I'll ask him to leave, then we can talk.
You look like shit.
Thank you.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh.
Come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you. Don't even try to win him over. You won't.
Let's see.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth, Mr. Guy. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? Another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Yeah. Cool, I'm good at this game.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk more about that hypothetical station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's gonna know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Let's be crazy.
Yeah, I just wanna-
Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
All right.
The lieutenant is silent.
You seem
Would
like a
you
cool
now,
guy.
or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all.
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then?
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This sounds like sarcasm.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Whoa!
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Well, if it's 2 o'clock here, it's like 5 o'clock in France or something.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
Oh.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I say, it's just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Oh, I actually feel bad for this guy.
It's a mere second,
But
it
I'm sure
feels
we'll
like you
repair our
saw
relationship
something.
later.
A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Damn it, Kim!
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
I got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a prophet?
Not the prophet shit again.
Who does this asshole think he is? A cop?
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No,
Why not?
'cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Oh, come on, man. I just want to talk.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
Okay, so listen to this, man. Doing this investigation right. Man has been hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
I don't know. It just feels right. You seem nice. I like you. That blonde hair makes you look pretty.
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming. Like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hanged man again.
Okay, why not? So, do you know who hanged? I don't know.
Ah,
Oh
damn
my
it.
god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Okay then, see you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
Loser?
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal. Actually, you know what? I guess it was kind of weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still,
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Look, my guy, I just need to know, for certain, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that.
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
I think he lied to me.
Yes? What is it?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
I do, apparently. Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please.
Well, that's
let's not turn
rude.
this into another exchange, okay?
Okay, goodbye. Hello.
Again? I can't.
Goodbye. Lena!
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I'd really
You
like to...
know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Hell yeah, more
Of course,
cryptids.
officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
What's the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about that?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
Well, it depends on what kind of recorded history you're talking about. If you're talking about the history that I've recorded, that's only like 20 years old.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Wait, she injected herself with it? That's wild.
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
She was preparing for the end times. She wanted to witness and record the Twilight proceedings.
Mijanou did talk about the end of the world a great deal before her abrupt departure.
Well, the world's abrupt
Everyone thought
departure is
the
coming soon
bacteria
enough.
had driven her mad, but she really was a brilliant woman. Maybe the Cryobacter catlensis allowed her to see something no one else could.
That's fair. What's the most dangerous
The
cryptid?
gnome of Jeroma.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Okay, now that sounds bad. What does this cryptid look like, other than a gnome?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Oh. Oh, fuck. That's rude.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Maybe they didn't wrap it up tight enough?
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Wait, I got this. Before she answers. It's because the venom dissolved the gnome's body once it died.
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put
Nope.
it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's
Knew it.
teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is
Yeah.
yes, there are.
Tell me more.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shh, Kim, she's gonna tell me about the invisible cryptid. You're right, Kim, it's childish, but I need to know.
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mamadaqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
You don't say. What does it, sound like?
Like nothing, it's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Wait a second, how does anyone know of its existence
Fine,
then?
I buy it. How can an animal be a sound?
How can a sound be a thing?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's pretty.
Oopsie daisy, my thing unplugged. That's not good. What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
Like ruptured eardrums?
I wouldn't be so sure.
And annoyed dogs?
What if the damage is also invisible?
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds,
Thank you for
were
elaborating.
trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds, you say?
The scientists soon
just gonna nod
discovered they
eagerly.
could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Bitchin'.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
I know, I love it.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Why is the Mamadaqua so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction? That's no bueno.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
I don't know.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
If I had to guess, based on your words, I'd say they cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Well, that's certainly not good.
Great regret washes over her. A winding cloth.
After that, The corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere.
The hell's a
There
corpuscle?
have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few
Ah.
and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Koltamamadakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common
Yes.
thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Thank you. Interesting.
What
What
about
about?
what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these
I'm
cryptids.
glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Thanks, lady. I like her. Hello,
Can I
Gart.
help you?
Goodbye, Gart. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still here. Still a smoker man, yes. Hello.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod.
Goodbye.
You see a heavy steel door.
Alright, I gotta run to the restroom real quick, so I'll be back shortly. Hang tight, y'all. Holy crap. Literally, I just took a dump and I feel much better. Anyways. Hello, Mr. Smoker Man. I'm glad you showed up.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Thanks, man. I like this guy. Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Then he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
That's fair. What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Thank you.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You were right, he was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where? To rich people land?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
That's fair.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
Yeah, but what does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
But is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why is he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. I'm going to do a quick save because I really want this.
Hi again, gendarme.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I might have stuff that can give me more composure. Hold up. Let's see. Yep, that'll give me more composure. That might be the only thing I have that can give me more composure. Do I have anything that's losing me composure? No, I don't. Okay.
Hear that? Magnesium.
Oh,
That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
well, that's rude.
The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
I need to mag it up?
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already, and the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium. 1 stroke? Don't be so modest. He's having one right now.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes, if you want to live, you need
What
to
the
evolve.
hell?
You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
Okay. Alright.
Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem. And
Well,
it's certainly
all right.
not the dextroamphetamine. Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the
40?
lack of
I'm not that old.
magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
Alright, anyways. I don't think I want this thought. However, I do most definitely want something else. So that's... Yeah, I got a quick save real quick. Hello, my
Hi
friend.
again, gendarme.
It's the
Damn it.
sports.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on now. Let me...
Hi again, gendarme.
I want to know.
It's the sports.
Damn it. I really want this. I won't stop until I have it. This is one of the few times you'll see me save
Hi again,
scum.
gendarme.
Usually I'm just
Could he
content
be
to let it
a
go.
member of the homosexual underground?
Homosexual underground.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
Yeah?
This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground?
Yeah, that's what my insides are telling me.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
Really? But why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in our show have to hold
Yes.
on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we
Ooh.
engineered disco to spread our vision of a
That's what
vertiginous,
I've heard, actually.
ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
That's pretty dope.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature, very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life, aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
Okay. Okay. I have to think about it.
Do think about it, officer.
This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm joining the homosexual underground. I hope. Let's see. Do I have any other... Let's see. Find better loot and locked containers. But the extra XP is really worth it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I love this thought. I'm gonna do it. Let's do this thing. Titus, you were told to keep a low profile.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
I don't know. I just like to waste time, I think. It makes me feel better about myself. Authority, -1. Alright, let's go ahead and do this then. I want my shoes back. Well... But having extra composure is nice. Do I have anything that can give me more authority? Authorita. Let's see. Logic.
Honorable One, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path.
Nice.
You are a man most virtuous.
I only try my best. It's the most any of us can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another
Thank
10
you.
honor points for you, sir.
Thank you.
You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
My honor is my life.
Yes, your deeds have spoken for you, Honorable One. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor.
Tell me about it.
Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O Honorable One, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you. And to truly know
He's really
oneself,
saying honor a lot.
to know one's honor, you need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
What? What if someone comes and sees me?
Then they will witness honor so great, it seems nigh impossible a single man can contain it. They will admire you, Honorable One.
All I ever wanted was to live with dignity, to die with honor. I'm sticking my thumb in my ass.
What are you doing?
Oh my god. Oh. Alright. Never mind. It's gonna take a second. Alright. I think I can speak it normally again without laughing at this. No, I can't. Just reading the options. Okay. I can't do this with a serious face. Alright, maybe a drink will help. Yep, okay, I feel better. I am honoring myself, Lieutenant.
Well, don't. Have you no self-control? Please spare me this sight.
Oh.
The lieutenant is a noble man, but he does not know honor like you and I do. Best not to waste time trying to explain. Lead by example. Congratulations, Honorable One. You have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels,
Oh my
an honor
god.
cop rises. Go forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. It will always cleanse a man's soul.
Yeah, sure.
It is an honor to serve with you, honor cop.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Let's sorry, I just need a second to breathe after that one. Ah. Okay, I think I'm well recovered. Let's see if I can talk to Titus. Hey Titus, how's it going, Daddy-O? I don't think I want to get that one. I don't think I want it.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Hi, Titus. Well, I want to talk about the
Again.
hanging again.
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Eat my shorts.
Good one, Titus.
No more questions.
About fucking time.
I found someone who saw the hanging. A witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
Who said it was a local?
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
Who he is irrelevant.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Let's see. Witness said the hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Really? Because you're having a lot of trouble shutting the fuck up right now, Shanky.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
The witness said the end is here. The great undoing. We will all be vapor.
Vapor, huh? Well, that checks out at least.
For the record, which I have to type up later tonight, no apocalypse-related testimony was provided to us by the witness.
Check out the stand-up comedians the RCM.
Come on, Kim.
When are we gonna get funny men like that?
The witness said he saw 2 people of Areopagite descent and 1 Mesk.
Arabagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there, too. I already told you. We were all there.
Witness said it all looked like a surreal
That
play.
means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
Believe what
It
you
means
want.
the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed.
Yeah, the guy was already dead.
On our minds, you see?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
Yeah, we
I
do.
know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Actually, nothing.
Great witness.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Alright, later, Titus. In case this goes wrong, I don't really
Looks
want to
like
lose more health.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Let's see if I can just get a... I'm going to try it once for a long shot in the dark.
You have so...
Nope, no long shot in the dark. Alright, later, Titus.
Was that? Could it be the Coldamama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination
Or
ringing in your ear.
it could be a Coldamama Dakwa. Is it? Is there a ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
Wait, Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Koldomama Dakwa, and neither do you.
You don't know that.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Move my head toward the
Oh
sound.
no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
Lame. No, come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. How long is the Coldamama Dakwa thing gonna take? 7 hours and 10 minutes. That could be fun. Alright, let's see. What do I have to do today? Send victim spotted processing. Open apartment door for Everett. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Oh, wait. I need to talk to Kim about
Yes?
this. I want to talk about you.
What about me?
That's all
Good.
for now.
Let's change the subject. What do you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
I see. So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
I don't know what that means.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Okay.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away. below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station.
Tell him. Tell him why it's you.
Let's see. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable.
Oh no, it's very imaginable. We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor company see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire. Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, augury, we should move.
Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Why did the 41st send me? Oh wait, I have some glasses I can put on to make me better at logic. Hold up. Do I already have them on? No, I don't. Let's see. Where are my logic glasses? There they are. Alright, Timothy.
Yes?
Tell me, why did the 41st
Look
send
at
me?
you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie.
Okay, never mind. Actually, that does seem about right. Kim, what if my precinct send me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha! So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Fair enough. See you later, Kim.
You missed a good show before. A
Hello.
kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
Did he now?
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pigonaut.
Kuno, let's talk about your shack
The
again.
fuck do you want with it?
What was with the pig head?
How's that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck
Well.
your shit back to normal! What is this?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay,
Kuno
I'm off.
doesn't fucking care?
Hold up. I'm just checking something real quick. Cha-cha-cha. Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. I am doing something. This can't be right.
The trash container stands in the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
All
The
right, closing
container
lid.
sounds a muffled gong.
Leaving. Damn it. What am I missing? Fuck. I am still just looking for something. Let's see. All right. God damn it. Why can I not get this to fucking... Yeah, I'll just be back in a second. Alright. Okay. I think I'm more prepared for what I was trying to do. Which thought is it that's giving me -1 authority again? Oh yeah, that one. That's right. Need more items with authority. Oh, those back on. But I need items that add authority. That's what I need. What to do? What to do?
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Open and shut. I don't even need to think about this anymore. Goodbye. Alright, time to go tell the lady I found her husband. Hey.
My husband? No, he's not.
Wait, what? Oh. Well, fuck. Alright, we're gonna just run that back. Yeah, just gonna run that back a little bit. Hello.
There.
Case
Cracked
solved.
it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's the future leader of a proletarian uprising?
No, it's not.
It's her husband. The missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
You got it, Daddy-O. Alright, Kim, let's go tell this lady that I found her husband. Howdy, lady. How you doing? Found your husband. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working-class drunk, and I thought he might be yours.
Right, 'cause Working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Something bad, I guess? I'm sorry, I say stupid things. Sometimes, I didn't mean to annoy.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
I know the feeling. So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Yeah, to hell with him.
There. She's worried now.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find him and bring him back home. Promise.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Let me guess, he's disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
I'm not gonna tell her that. What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. If that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Men are pigs, what can I say?
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Of course.
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her ask.
Yes, I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front.
Don't worry, ma'am.
Her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Thank you, ma'am. I gotta get going now to work on the case. Alright. It's an actual thing now. Ice Bear Fridge, Reception Legendary. Well, I guess I could go do that. Alright, let's see. Let's head down here, why don't we?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep
Damn it.
browsing those clothes. Keep saving that. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Alright, give me that sports visor. I want the perception.
Practical, officer.
Alright.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Hold up, do I have anything that'll up my rhetoric? Let's see. Oh, would I have things that'll lower my rhetoric?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
No need to dress.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Why?
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Well, goodbye. Nice seeing you. Fun chatting. What the hell's going on here? I haven't seen you guys here before.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Let's pull the lever up.
Grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Hell yeah. I can go down south now. That's bitchin'. Bitchin'.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task.
No, Kim. You gotta take all the tasks on at once. At once. Let's see.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trip. This set of soldiers is
You're probably... I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like that. Okay, I don't know.
He seems to have his own take on the...
Oh, I did buy the headless figurine. Alright, Roy, I want to sell you something.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Do you have any recordings of the Col de Mamadaqua?
The Col de Mamadaqua? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
I have hobbies, just like all normal people, because I'm a normal person.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Col de Mamadaqua myself. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore, and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead.
Okay.
This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
That sounds so cool.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Col de Mamadaqua.
As he should be.
And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
And? Did you find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Col de Mamadaqua.
That's not very scientific. Can I listen to it?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Do we really have time for this?
Yes, it's absolutely necessary for my research.
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. That's an illusion. Your breathing is just as it was and will remain that way unless you start panicking. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside of your range of vision and watching you. doing this to you? He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
What's that?
Gulls and skewers. But
A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Definitely. Anyways, there's something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Have this. You can have this. You can definitely have that too. And you can have this shot put ball. Thank you for doing business, my friend.
Another time, perhaps.
Definitely,
The
fam.
boomboxes
Definitely.
wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
I'm gonna
And
buy
here
it.
you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Because I know for a fact I'm gonna need that later. In order to do the funky shit I want to do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I should probably go talk to Everett. Equip this to play tapes. I don't have any tapes yet, but once I do... Oh boy. Just you wait. Just you... wait. Here, let's go in here. See if I can find anything else out about the body. Is it still...
This orange machine is dead still.
Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna pop open. Alright, let's see. What do I have that can give me better perception? Feed. I have to up my perception is this.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Alright. One more time today.
The
You
bear's
know, I don't even
eyes
care if I
are
save
still
scum.
glowing red. It's guarding it. You touched
Damn it.
The bear's eyes are still glowing.
Damn it.
The bear's eyes are still
Damn
glowing.
it.
You touched the dead man's
Alright,
body.
based on
His skin is
probabilities,
cold.
this fourth time should do the trick.
The bear's eyes are still glowing. Your arms reach out and your
Probabilities.
eyes close, as if by their
do
own
you know?
volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
I'm gonna put my fingers in his mouth. Kim, I promise you, everything I'm
The
doing
oral
has a
cavity
reason.
is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it. This feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch.
Okay.
From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
Okay.
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
All right.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
That's fucking gross.
You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
All right, let's feel around a little bit.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
We're going deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures
Oh
are
god,
damaged
this is fucking
too.
disgusting.
The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Not wide enough.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Let's wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
I hate this.
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Feel solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
That's true. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this show on the road, Daddy-O.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
I got it.
Good, good.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
So, looks like he wasn't lynched after all.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving
Looks like
a
he
smattering
was
of
dead
blood
before
on
he
the
got
plastic.
hanged.
He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-calibre. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
No, thanks.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity.
Ow.
Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
I took a drink and I swallowed bad and I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Ah, there we go. That's better. Sounds like heaven.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. treatment.
Treatment?
As I said, treatment is an attempt to manipulate the body after death, to hide the real cause with a false cause. In this case, this injury here.
Ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone. It was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation.
That's
there
true.
have been other signs too. Small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign probable cause here, as we did, full-heartedly. Well, no more.
We almost fell for it, he thinks. Almost.
Who would do this?
That's for us to find out.
Why
But
would
this,
anyone do
it
this?
will make finding them just a little easier.
But why would anyone do this?
To hide something. The real killer, the real motivation, what really happened here.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
I think you're
This
right.
little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
So what happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Thanks, Kim.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Well, we'll do it later then. Alright. Let's go, Kim. What does the bullet have to tell us?
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
Fair enough. Well, if that's all, then...
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, Bullet?
What?
I said, what do I do with you, Bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea, Bullet.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. The jacket
Well, yeah,
of
it
the
was
bullet
just in the
is
freezer.
made of a yellowish metal.
Or fridge.
It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Let's take a look at the
You can
jacket.
just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
Okay, what about the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet, close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
We were right. This came from a serious weapon.
Even the RCM uses
Wild.
ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Alright.
You can't
Damn
remember
it.
what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to...
Alright. Well, I'll do that later. In the meantime, I'm putting that back on. Do I have anything that can make my hand-eye coordination better? I don't. Balls. Alright, well. Let's see. Find the murder weapon. Wash off the death smell. Alright, we got that taken care of. Now, let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Everard, why don't we? Let him know that we did what he wanted us to. What's up, Mananya?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That weasel I visited. Turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Let's see. Yes, his mud collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, Mananya. Alright, now we gotta get in this bitch. Oh yeah, let's see if I can actually dial something this time.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
I'm a little concerned about what's gonna happen here, but hey, let's do it.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental.
Oh.
You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
No, I meant what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
I don't know. Do you know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Oh.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit.
Huh.
It's over.
What was all shit?
It.
Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours. Why?
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
We're done. Thanks for getting me out of that, Kim. I'm not sure I could have done that on my own. Alright, let's see. Let's move along. All you gotta keep is strong. Move along, like I know you too. Alright, what's this? Am I able to do anything with it yet?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened
Precarious
since you were
world.
last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Alright, let's see. Do I have anything I can put on to get more rhetoric? I feel like I went through this already. Yep, no, I have nothing to add that can give me more rhetoric at this point. Alright, well, let's just go talk to Everett then. No use wasting time when we know what we gotta do. I guess. Leo, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Okay, I'm off. I just like talking to you. I just wish you had something more to tell me. Hello, Everard.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
A member of the board?
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
I did it, Everard. I turned it off.
What?
The shady brew, you told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol.
Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative. I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm gonna let the world surprise me.
That's probably for the best. That is such a fun attitude towards life. I opened the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization.
I feel like he's talking down to me, but I do like talking to him.
I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Exactly.
Yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after
Believe
the killers.
me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Fair enough.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Oh, they shouldn't have done that.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that?
Well, I guess it happens, so I have to.
Protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Those Senorita Pineapple people are scary motherfuckers. Decimating your state if you don't give them your pineapples.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Well, hold on. You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village.
I thought the village
but
was
the
Revachol.
mercs and their brutality are very real.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more.
Now, I haven't personally
Did she
witnessed
give
the
up a fight?
brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait. Wait, really? You don't have to move at all?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Joke's on you, Everard. I already did.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Okay, so if one of them's dead, that means there's still 2 of them out there
One
somewhere.
of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their
Wait
own
a second.
negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
You know what? Actually, that does sound rather familiar. Feels like what Harry might have been doing, minus the rape.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
I realize
got
that.
Grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough, and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Okay, but who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
You know what? I understand that.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Okay. Titus Hardy is not that well spoken. Are you sure he didn't come up to you and say, "Boss, this guy was raping a girl I liked, so we hung him out in a tree out back. Because this is my town. And you don't rape in my town unless you're a Hardy boy." Are you sure he didn't say something like that?
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people.
Well, that's not
Tell
nice.
you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
bitchin'. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them.
But there was an 8th.
Exemplary union members, always working to advance
Why did you
their
go out of your
position
way
in the
to
local
mention that
socialist
there were 7 of
democratic
them?
movement? Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all
Is it
of them
Theo?
great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure
Well,
they only
that
had the
didn't
best interests
answer
of Martinez and Revachol in
Kim's
mind.
question, but sure.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Separate one from the herd.
So let me ask you this. Which one of Hardy's boys is your least favorite?
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy.
So let's say something happens to Fat Angus. Let's say a citizen's arrest.
You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debarders Union and the Citizens Militia. Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here. Actually, less. Because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends.
Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Thank you,
You
Everard.
can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Whatever.
The
I'll take
lieutenant
it.
watches you pocket the banknote.
It's not like I'm
He
going to
looks
help
a
him.
little
I just want the money.
How many micro bribes would this guy take?
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
Not for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Perfect communist society?
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left.
I'm a communist, baby.
I want to, but I just can't.
Oh, come on, Daddy-O. I'm a communist through and
A
through.
man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Okay, but what are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs. And on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Okay, what will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Okay, so they're still gonna have their homes, though. Alright, fine. If I happen to be there, I can ask
You
them.
bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now.
Yeah, I did that.
Once you
I
have the
fixed it.
signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then, I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Okay. I feel like this is not going to
Mr.
help my
Dubois,
case, but
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing bright.
there was a
so
bullet
they
in the
shot him.
hangman's head.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what
Hmm.
to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
That was just a
What I
decoy, a
do
diversion.
know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman. By
Alright,
all means,
let's go.
Harry, what's on your mind?
Bye-bye. Let's see. Yeah, except Everard's gonna be watching me, because he's always watching. Need to find somewhere to get... I know that there's a way that you can get those signatures without actually having to get those signatures. So you can basically please both sides, because I don't want to dick over the people down there. But also, I kind of need Everard to continue helping me out. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to pee. I'll be back very shortly. Alright, that bathroom break is officially history. Let's get down here and do more work. Come on, Kim, time's a-wasting. We're burning daylight. I gotta go talk to Titus and his boys now. Find out what they actually know, see if they can give me any more info. See if they can actually fucking help me out now that Everard tells them to. Also, thanks for the $5, Everard. I will take any bribe that somebody offers me. I have a problem. Alright. Let's go. Hey.
Hola, wandering man.
Goodbye. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, now I'm actually ready to go back and do that. How come that door's not open ever? All I want is to be able to go in through the side door. Is that so wrong? Hey, Titus! Let's do a quick save before I get myself into some shit. Do I have glasses on that are giving me minus authority? I don't. My glasses are keeping my authority up. Cool. Hey, Titus. What up, Daddy-o?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
You're illiterate, and you probably fuck your sister. I just found a bullet in the hanged man's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Yeah, means he wasn't lynched. Well, he was lynched, but not while he was alive. Which I guess isn't really a lynching, it's just a decorating.
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
I think there are more bullets than heads, but go on.
I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
I'm going to ask you again, why was this in the victim's head?
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Shut up, Lawyer Gardner. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
That story will never hold up in court.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Alright, well, did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about that fuck.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
No, I have a lot of reasons to discuss this with them.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate?
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out, Gimp?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy.
Yeah, suck it, Shanky. I hate that guy.
The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Alright, well, let's establish authority.
You have so
Balls.
many bad options ruled out. It's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
Kim, I'm only getting total garbage here. Please help.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Because this is what cops do, right? Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like they own the place, while the neighborhood goes to shit. Corpses hang from trees. Kids shoot up.
Hey, we don't have to fucking take this shit.
Actually, you do.
Glenn.
Everyone shut up! Fuck you, man. You didn't see the place before we got here.
We're making him
Fucking
mad.
Graffito everywhere.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties, while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling and
Hey, I know Glacia.
Real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Yes, she does.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Classier Amandu. Cool. I'm cool. I'm totally cool.
You inexplicably add
Fuck.
cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
So what was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Okay.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
Thank you, Kim. I was just about to say the same thing.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So, what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here is what you're saying.
You mean Revachol? Nah. She's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
That's true.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. But what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Was it sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Yeah. You're not gonna do jack shit, buddy. You are as harmless as they come. You've quote-unquote killed one guy, but...
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
Went pretty okay, I guess.
It doesn't matter how it went, officer. What else?
Well, I didn't rape her.
What you're saying is, you raped her?
No, I said I didn't rape her.
Inside of your chest cavity, cold sweat trickles down your neck.
No.
Then, don't ever say that again. What else?
Nothing.
We'll
Let's
be
move
alright,
on.
Officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right.
Everard isn't paying me enough for this.
I've
What
got
up, lady?
nothing to say.
All right. Clearly you don't want to talk, so I don't want to talk to you. Eat shit and die, dirtbag. Let's see. Titus Hardy. It's already been taken care of. Encyclopedia. Good lord, so much conceptualization. Backyard wall, fractured bullet, Gaston Martin. But what I really want is more authority right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that on there. I don't really want either of these. Alright, let's go see.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Alright, I'm gonna save real quick before I get in here. Just because you never know when a save could come in handy. Alright, let's go in. Ooh, hell yeah. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. Yeah, well, at least she has a working window.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Let's take a look at that toothbrush, why don't we?
It's been used quite a lot.
But yeah, I would hope every night. Ideally twice a day. Look at the meds.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra.
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
I see. Well, let's search the
Among
pill
some
sheets.
foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Know-how that I've got.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide. A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
That's what I was thinking.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
I don't think I will. Thank you, though. Alright, well, time to go up. Alright, I'm just gonna let Harry find his way around here, because apparently I can't. Oh, what's going on here? Feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. This bed has been hastily made. Smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Well, well. What do you know? Alright, let's see. The door here. Where does this door go to?
Small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
I agree.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. A dull
Tapping on
thud.
the roof with my foot.
Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
Don't you? But here's the thing, Kim. I love it when that happens. Alright, what up, Claudia?
Welcome to the roof.
Nice.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
You're welcome.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Yeah, I did that.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a copacycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there.
I'm very comfortable with the fact that I don't remember jack shit.
To talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
I hear you have been through something difficult.
No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
Thanks, Coach, but I think I'll dilly-dally this time.
You sound like a namby-pamby.
Why not? I'll be here.
I just want to do a quick save.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Okay, but what is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminum. Fredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
Oh.
What's so bad about that?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Damn, you're older than me, lady. Not by much. Oh God, not by much. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
That
His
is
partner,
stupid.
Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit.
Oranese literature.
Oh.
That's what I studied at the university.
What kind of literature is Oranese literature?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
You sound very cynical.
If
I'm
that's
sorry.
true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing.
Probably, yeah, I was going to say not much.
With it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic
Oh.
bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
I guess that is a pretty good reason for not being able to show it to us.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
What? I like Clausia Mondu. It's a great name. Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you. That's it. For the record.
The record. So official.
Nice room we've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
That would make this February? But why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. I'm winter.
How long?
About here in the Whirling, here in Martinez,
You're on the
or
Insula
here in
Indianisula.
Revachol. Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
What happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Fair enough. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. Your place is really bumming me out. The vibes are not there.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here? Actually, that does make sense.
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
Oh my.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
That's true, and I can't escape it.
Somewhere below, military-grade SAD is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
Something is bad in my head, in the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
Yep. Ain't that the truth? It's a feeling, white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly, it's everywhere. Maybe you just need to fart.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Probably.
Love is terror.
I wouldn't know.
Sheer terror, panic, and screaming.
Tell me about those drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Can I have some?
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
I'm not gonna reprimand her. Drugs are cool.
No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
No further questions.
I always heard you RCM guys were cool. You are.
She thinks I'm cool. A pretty lady thinks I'm cool. That makes me happy. Where does that door lead to?
You tell me, officer. I've been trying to open it, in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. No luck. Okay.
Alright. So, let's get down to brass tacks, why don't we? They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Only half a dozen? Sounds like a pretty easy life, ma'am. Were you sexually assaulted?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes. But I was trying to make it not sound so rapey.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't say raped. That's why I said sexually assaulted. It seems more like, clinical and less emotional, I think.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
It's not that early.
She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
People are rushing to work at 11:52. Actually, no, I work at 11 2 days a week, so I guess 11:52 is not that far out of the question.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake?
So, answer the question?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
That's true. You do seem like a strong, independent woman.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
You were asked to lie to the police?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus has some splaining to do. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? That makes me feel so special. He doesn't roll out the red carpet for every out of, what's the word I'm looking for? Washed up cop.
Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
What did happen between you and the victim then?
We partied.
Wait a second. Partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
What kind of partying? The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know that was physically possible. I drank so hard I don't remember who I am.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
On the outside. On the inside, I've died a million times.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir.
Ow.
A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
See, that's what I did, but for years, so fuck you. You don't party harder than me.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect.
Harry Dubois
Making you
always
drink
wins.
harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed.
I'm pretty sure he also did
Quite the
speed.
combination. We also had sex.
You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
Well, I'm glad to see that you kids were having fun.
How did you two meet?
Although I did hear that guy was kind of a dick, so... And you don't seem like a dick. You seem like a nice lady.
Downstairs, at the bar.
Hmm.
He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
Ooh, tell me about it.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
Oh. I can put him back up in the tree if you want.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes,
Wait, you made the call?
I made it. And I would appreciate it
Well,
if you didn't tell everyone.
That is a quest solved.
In Martinez, they call it snitching.
It's just doing your civic duty.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
That's my opinion as an officer of the RCM. As a person outside of the RCM, I'd call it narking. Before we go on, the caller's voice was disguised. I don't care about why they did it. I just care that they did it.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Oh, so you're the one who fucked up the Whirling's phone.
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
You're really good with technology. Can you teach me how to use this speaker I just bought?
So, she's God's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, you knew well enough to disguise your voice, so... Sounds like you knew more than I do.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Well, I don't know if you've ever met Mr. Everard, but he definitely has ears in the wires. He's got ears in the wires. He's got ears in the trees. He's got ears probably up on this roof in those vents there. He's got an ear in my asshole for all I know. He's got ears everywhere.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing.
I can't escape that man.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
But at least he likes me. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
Yeah, he has clothes on. Is Mr. Everard helping you find your gun? Hey, what up, Abados Inc.? Mr. Everard's helping me find my gun. Yesterday when I played this, I specifically made sure to go back to Joyce after Kim went to bed so that I could get that.
She
That
sees
loop
them in
is
each other's arms.
might be my favorite part of this game. Let's see. You're in each other's arms.
Yes. And then he's dead. His mouth agape.
I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lightest flame and inhales, then looks at you
Yeah.
with her lungs full of smoke.
Got a lot of fucked up stuff going on up here, lady. Not so good.
I can see the similarity. Yes.
You don't happen to want to become lovers, do you? I mean, not that I'm offering, but...
Fanny,
Funny how?
Joe Pesci? You're in this game.
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection, and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Damn, have we all dreamed about this guy? That's pretty... What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
Yeah, something about workers and wanting every worker to be a member of the board.
And his role in this strike was what?
Was he a scab?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
I mean... Look, if every worker's going to be a member of the board, then they got to get rid of the people standing in their way.
She nods.
Mr. Everard needs Titus as his right hand so that he can do all the violent things that Mr. Everard can't do. Because the crane only has a limited amount of space that it can move his crate. I mean, it's not like he could get all the way over to the whirling in rags to lynch him. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
Okay, so I take it you didn't know about the bullet.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
How do the Hardy Boys know you? Yeah, that did not go as well as I would have liked that. Whoopsie daisy.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
Oh, no, they are. They're the ones that sent me up here.
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Most winters are boring. Did you party?
A little, yeah.
I mean, it's not like anybody wants to have a winter party. What are you going to do? Stay inside the whole time? Summer parties are where it's at. You can go out on the porch. You can get drunk in the backyard.
Like you partied with the deceased?
But winter, you just get drunk alone by yourself in a room to try and stay warm. And that's not a party.
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Okay, do I violate her privacy or do I move on? Understood.
She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead. Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
I see.
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Wait. So you think the Hardy Boys want to rape you? Actually, you know what? That tracks. Especially Shanky, that prick. I bet Shanky's a rapist. I'm calling it.
She changes balance
I think Shanky's
from
a
one foot
rapist.
to another, crossing her legs. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I have a personal question to ask her.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
I'm gonna look her in the eye.
Soft,
Oh.
brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I have bad news for you.
I hate bad news. Can't it be good news? Can you frame it in a good way?
You know these guys?
No.
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Oh my god.
Believe it.
So, well, this is bad. Which ones exactly are affected? Actually, you know what? I don't really care. I don't think she's a bad lady.
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
But except for you?
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
Actually, I do believe electrochemistry. He's been consistently wanting drugs the whole time.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
Well, he's been compromised for years. I did that to him.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
See what I mean?
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
Boobs?
Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Okay, I stand corrected. Electrochemistry is a horny dog as well.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
Well then, how did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
My, what can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
What if I somehow make her less pretty, and then I'll be less compromised unless the damage is already done? Can't you turn them normal again?
No. It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
This means she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this.
How do I lower my horny meter?
No, he's not going to show up. I'm sorry, your lie detection isn't working. It's not her doing. He's just totally inept. It looks like you're also an idiot, but that's not her fault.
Okay. Rude, first off.
No, not an idiot. You're just more of a sensitive type. Thinks with his heart. This woman's pain draws you in.
I just got insulted by my own brain. Fucker. What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised. You are not
Change that
afraid.
probably to a definitely,
This is
and
a
you're
mere
probably
girl.
right.
She was someone's child but a decade ago.
Well, technically she's still someone's child, but if my math is correct, a decade ago she was a legal adult. Maybe like 2 decades ago, then she would have been 8.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. For a second, her face disappears from your cornea.
I'm just gonna leave it
Only
be.
a silvery negative remains. Still smiling. A tired smile.
I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
Can you tell me about all the fucked up shit I've done?
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like,
get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Alright. Fair enough. I'll come back later when I send Kim off to bag the body. Alright, Kim. Take him. I'm
looks
gonna
like
chat
we
with
have
you
more
like
to
this.
discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Damn straight it did. So are they going to be more friendly now?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Planche, man. Just fly by the seat of your pants. These guys really need to stop trying to make ideas work. They're not good at it. They've got like one brain cell that they pass around between the 8 of them.
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known. I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid. Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Oh, that's true. She's lying by omission, which is not actually lying. I will die on that hill.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Lying by omission is not actually lying. It's just failing to tell the whole truth. And if that's lying, then I'm a liar. Which I'm not. Probably. Come along, Timothy. We have people to talk to. I really want to talk to them again, but I've already exhausted their dialogue. Alright.
The clouds
Hey,
are
Titus.
still hanging around. What is it now?
I mean, you've been here the whole time. You're looking at the door. Clearly I didn't jump off the roof. You would have seen me leave if I left. Why do you gotta make comments like that, man? Why you gotta be hurtful? Also, why you gotta wear such a shitty outfit? That is just... like, your coat especially. Maybe without the coat, your outfit would be nice, but man, that coat just makes you look stupid. Let's go over the... Claudia says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Okay, come on now. Let's not go around throwing out whores and whatnot.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
What? He did just call her a whore. Let's see. His exact words were, "I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted," in reference to the victim. Seems like... fuck you, lady.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
Let's see. Kim's jacket is available for sale. It goes so hard. Oh shit, really? Like, is it like a fan-made thing or like an official thing? But man, that does seem cool. Although I guess I follow the Disco Elysium subreddit and I do see a lot of Kim cosplays, but I always just assumed they made their own jackets.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she
Damn.
doesn't fucking trust you.
It's an official thing? Shit. I might have to take a look at that, although I gotta imagine it's fairly expensive.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
What? Crazy, what are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Titus.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you
I
not
didn't
to
push her.
His hands become fists.
Punch me in the face, see what happens.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Alright, Elizabeth, go ahead and control your dog.
Titus Hardy.
Yeah. Hey, she went ahead and controlled the dog.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Call down the attack dog.
No one tells you to put your fists down.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If
See
this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Let's see. Oh, they even have a heavy crew neck with thought cabinet drawings all over it. Is this like on... Is there like a Disco Elysium website or like a merch site? Hold up. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find it and no one can stop me. Features... Okay. That's not right. Bye now. Oh, wait. Hold up. That's not right. Oh, there we go. Aha! I found it. Holy shit. They have a revolutionary shirt. That looks dope. Got fallen wear. Oh my god. Thought cabinet tie and pocket square. Oh, I kind of want that tie. These are fucking dope. Let's see. How much is this Kim jacket? Wait, hold up. Does that say... That can't be right. Holy mother of God, that is $399. That is... Holy shit. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Let's see how much this tie is. The tie... Holy fuck, the tie alone is 79. That's not even dollars, that's like euros. Holy crap, those are dope. And also expensive.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in
That's
command.
wild. Do you have any of that merch? Or I guess, yeah, have you bought any of the stuff from that site?
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Oh, I wish. Same problem. Way too much money. It's just not a reasonable amount of money to spend for a jacket. Maybe when I hit a jackpot, fucking same.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Another apocalyptic actor in town?
Yeah, I'd have to fucking... I feel like I'd have to stick up a gas station just to be able to afford that thing. Ow. And yeah, wait, hold up. I'm the soldier of the apocalypse around here, not him. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
I don't know.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about. What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Door Gunner Mega Mix. And which one of you fellers is in charge of naming these things? Because I gotta say, Hardy Boys, Door Gunner Mega Mix, both not very good names.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Wait, so you bugged them. Isn't that illegal for you to do?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
I don't know. I kind of just assumed you pick up box, move box over here, set box down kind of thing. But
understood. You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
you didn't know how to use a swing? It's pretty easy. You just go back and forth.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
I feel like I could arrest that man.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something.
Well,
those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Alright, well, I'll get back to the
Don't
investigation.
forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Alright,
You
taking
do
it.
that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
No, that's alright. I get that every time I come to visit you fuckos. Especially Shanky over there. I hate Shanky. I never realized that they got the... Never realized, but they got the socialist harbor flags in the back. Oh shit, those... Oh, I never noticed that either.
Behind
I assume
the
you're talking
dock
about the red
office,
things.
as the men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside. There's a little
I'm gonna
slide
squint.
panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Yeah, I never noticed that. I guess it does make sense.
You're not so sure
I
about
wonder
that.
what those pictures on the wall
Somehow
are, too.
you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
There's something out there.
Yeah, your mother.
What a dick. Alright, let's take a peek.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches.
Holy shit.
Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
See that fucking lut? I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket, man. Then I'll hit a jackpot and buy us both jackets.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hit a key in the bush. I need your guys to hand the key to me.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the
Alright.
smell is killing me. We
Well-
can't always get what we want.
Shanky, what I really want is for you to just leave and never return, but
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it. Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
I hate these guys.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Yo. Theo's the real MVP.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into
Workshop
its bow.
spare.
The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Okay, Theo.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands.
Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
I wonder what doors does it open.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there.
Good idea, Timothy. Let's see. I love Glenn's accent. It is, you know, of all the Hardy Boys, Glenn might have the least annoying voice. Well, second most. Jesus Christ. Second least annoying. Theo's probably got the least annoying. But I see what you mean. Alright, Kim. Screw the investigation. We're going into the door. Let's see if this works.
You see a heavy steel door. The key fits the dimple lock.
Ah.
It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks.
God damn, I'm good.
Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb haunted by regal spirits from distant ages.
I keep trying to finish up at the Whirling in Rags and like get this stuff done so that I can move down south to the Waterlock. Also because I want to go to bed, but I want to finish up what's happening in the Whirling in Rags right now, but I just keep finding more shit. It just keeps happening. I don't know why it doesn't stop. Pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords. Pinball is white Diora. The backlash shows a female figure in mourning. A note. NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. You know, that would have helped earlier. 5 real? God damn. I am
Over
rich.
there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
You got so much left. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get to like the furthest that I can get at this point, so that I can just like move on with this day. But they just keep throwing more stuff. I forgot. It's been a long time since I played this. I forgot just how much shit happens when Titus tells you that Claudia got raped. How much shit that actually kicks off. Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Alright, let's do this thing, Kim.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're gonna play pinball.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting to make a godly roll on a fucking perception check, but here we are. If fucking divine intervention wants me to keep exploring the Whirling in Rags, then I have to follow.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
I am the pinball wizard.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Windy. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Will inspecting the playing field give me an advantage in this pinball game?
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
God, whatever happened to just plain old Star Wars pinball? Why is there so much story?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Balls. Alright, let's do this thing.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm.
Ooh,
but
Gertie
pretty
Ball is
soon
lit.
You're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Ooh, tell me about it, Kim.
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
I see. A racist.
An avid huntsman, too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Okay. That is not cool.
He also hit his wife. And
that is extra not
other
cool.
people's kids, too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
Then why does he have a pinball machine named after him?
But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty fucking good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, You're never left with less than 3.
Why did we give this ghoulie... What is his name again? Gouldy? Cornelius? Sorry, why did we give this Gertie guy a fucking pinball machine if he's such a dick?
Passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board.
You like giving Christopher Columbus a holiday or something.
To go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat board into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But
holy
finally,
shit.
The opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Yeah, this don't seem right.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. Lucky goats, the fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake, and then it's all over.
Alright. Jesus Christ, I've been playing pinball for like an hour. Alright, let's see. I got a 3% chance of success here.
How, if you can't even see it? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Damn, damn, damn.
It killed itself to spite you.
How dare that fucker.
There goes nothing, Finger Boy.
Finger Boy? How dare.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's White Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
Think. Kim Kitsuragi. Damn it, I don't have anything to level up. Shit. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully it works.
It's strange
Damn it.
that he doesn't like pinball.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore.
Love pinball. Matter of fact.
Nope. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Fuck me.
Us? Guys?
I'm so sorry, Kim. I did not mean to do a racist.
Stop.
No matter, this is a failure. I'm failing, and I'm going to stop.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
Yes, we can.
Super. Tip-top. This went pretty well, all things considered.
Let's move on, then. Well, that was
this
awkward.
Small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
And step
Smells
inside
of
I
nougat
shall.
and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
The elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons.
Wonder what
Seems
this elevator
like a
was
small
used for.
freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Alright, let's go up. Oh, wow. I'm behind something. I just don't know what yet. Medics for a pinball machine. Ooh, pinball maker's coat. Bitch in. Pinball machine has been
So
taken
this
apart
is
and
where they
gutted.
brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up.
We're in a
long
pinball
time
graveyard?
ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel.
It does seem
there
that
are
way.
machines left over.
It does certainly seem that way. So.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Harties bang away at it.
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion.
Or we should tell him what we found, including that suspicion.
He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse.
Want
and
to
God ought
tell
to be
him.
made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Alright, let's finish the thought. The hell
You
are
clearly
these?
see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
Yes.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging camp.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
That's true. This doesn't look like the workers moved from the hangings, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet.
Alright. Figure that's all we gotta do here.
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
So what's on
Unless
the
we
other side?
veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Class about this route. See how she reacts?
Yes, it
Alright.
is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact. Or the roof.
Let's do this thing. Hey, Glacia. Got me a skill point. What does this do? Ooh, empathy and hand-eye coordination. I probably could use more empathy and hand-eye coordination. Because what is it? My esprit de corps is at a 5. Empathy is at a 6. But my hand-eye coordination is now at a 3. I feel like I actually have a hand-eye coordination check for some reason. Fractured bullet, I do. I thought so. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. It's getting late. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And hop off for the night now. Because I want to go to bed. Or, you know, at least get ready for bed. But, anyways, thanks for stopping by. I'll be, I'm sure I'll be back later at some point. Tomorrow, Monday, one of the two. Anyways, have a great night. If I could find my mouse. There we are.